Warrants of the Dam.
Hear my voice through your dead. You thought to use me, to sacrifice for a spell. I have used you to free myself.
Okay.
No can do.
The lock on this door is too complex to pick and is warded against simple spells. You will have to find the proper key.
Woohoo! Here comes.
You will join my legion of dead. I have seen the visions. The scaled ones will rule here. I will overrun.
800 experience to get the level up. Cool. Yeah, no problem. It's more dangerous than a zombie, but still not all that dangerous. Corpse of Thorin. Thorin's ring. There's also a message around the interior naming the person that apparently gave the ring as a gift. Your brother, Gemini. We also got a key, so maybe it'll open this one. Excellent. Ooh, 8. No. Cement chest and a sarcophagus. And a lot of traps.
It's done. No can do.
Shit. Magical heavy armor. And a mummy.
Get him! Ha! Ha! Here comes Halfling Death!
Not too dangerous. The aura he has is the most dangerous thing about it. Okay, are these traps?
It's done.
2 gold pieces. 1 gold piece. Truly ancient treasures to be protected.
Okay, dokie. It's done.
4 gold pieces.
It's
And
done.
like, I can't express enough
Okay,
how I
dokie.
hate that. I'd rather there be no containers here at all than this.
Okay, dokie.
I guess it adds to the aggravation that I know that level up or 2 and this could have contained some okay loot. It's just,
It's done.
yeah, normal club. I just don't get it. It's quite a lot of damage. And yeah, absolute rubbish. It's like no one really who designed the loot system has ever really thought about what's enjoyable about getting loot. It has to have something, some utility, some coolness factor. It has to be worth something. So it has something has to be going for it. This has nothing. It just you just regret even bothering to do anything. Especially the chests that you have, they're locked, they're trapped. You'd expect there to be a fucking reason why that is. Anything. Maybe it was an ancient artifact of some kind, but it's ruined at this point. At least that would show that whoever designed or put the item there actually gave it a second thought. Yeah, random corpses on the ground have much better loot than the trapped and locked chests in an ancient tomb. I have to say, the more I've played role-playing games over the years, the more I've come to hate the sort of design by formula, where you don't really actually design the areas at all. You have some kind of formula that decides all the loot and all so forth, because it creates such a generic feel. It's also incredibly unsatisfying. Because you do notice those trends in the loot, even if you don't really pay attention to them. You do notice the level scaling in there. You can't help but notice it because certain items, the difference is so drastic, and certain items will not appear. There simply is no chance of them appearing. We'll notice, I think, when we start to see silver items in the loot. Drastic increase in useful
The
potions.
plague weakens you, but strengthens my army. It is a blessing, a gift. You cannot imagine the gift.
Who are you? By Cyric, I would speak with you.
What?
By the Black Sun, how could she fell me? The snake gods are pitiful beneath the notice of mighty Cyric. Cease your raving. Oh, certainly. Bully the man in the cage. How sporting. As bold as the scaled worm that seduced my flock and now takes their lives and dignity. Scaled worm? What do you mean? Treacherous snake woman. It calls itself Gulman. I call it usurper. Zerek, why was she able to defeat me? I follow the word. Where is she? In the crypts. She's using the undead, an army of corpses. I would be impressed if it was me doing it. Who are you? Who am I? I am a follower of the great god Zerek. I'm a servant of the coming day of the dark sun. I am his will. I am Jarrett, and I am also caged like so many worthless enemies of the Prince of Lies that I have put to their end. My flock are usurped, but I shall not bow. I shall not bend. Zerek shall see to my freedom. I'm leaving. Well, imbecile, you should fear the will of Zerek and appease him. Release his loyal servant, so my dark work in his name continues. Really, you should let me out. Such an action will speak well of you, and guarantee a swift, merciful death when my lord rules all. You're a potential threat, so you can rot here. A wise move. If it was me making it, let me out of here. Zerek, let me loose and I might... Please? Come on. Well, let us come on. Ooh, there's loot there, so...
Okay, dokie. It's done.
Free. The will of Zerek shall descend upon this weakened city like some suitable metaphor I'll think of later. Oh yes. Fear my coming retort. In service of Zerek. Excerpt. Zerek, why have you allowed me to be so weak? That conniving young wench has taken over our beloved focus, the altar that I constructed to show your glory, the glory of the dark sun. Now she kills what few loyalists I have left, raises them as undead with its power. Great Prince of Lies, I must smash the focus before her army grows too great with its misuse. How dare she drag it to the depths of the Warrens? She wastes its potential on Plague Dead. Her scales will be blood one by one. I will rend... It appears that whatever writing implementer it was using broke at this point. Yeah, enemy of my enemy is still someone I don't particularly want to trust.
Here comes Halfling Death!
More chests with worthless loot in them. Am I right or am I right?
No can do.
And another thing adult told me can't actually unlock what it's on. Goldman's journal. Crumpled note, key, and a container. Four gold coins. Oh, pretty much all the loot we've found so far could have been just a fit loot for one chest.
Done. Aye, it's done. No!
Hey, 1 hit point left. I think disarming is intelligence based, that's why Tommy doesn't have the enough points. This sort of makes him worthless.
Aye, it's done.
And another heavily locked and heavily trapped chest that had nothing of value. It just... I don't think we're gonna see any kind of change until we get at least one more level up. Same time, I'm not coming back here again, so I'm not waiting for a level up before I move to place.
Woohoo!
Is this Zombie Lord?
I'm gonna rip your head off and make it my puppet!
Here comes Halfling Death!
It is incredible and beyond even Urshulk.
There's about 40 points of protection still left. When that goes down, we can do decent damage to it. A longbow. Well, actually, it's much more valuable than pretty much every other wood item we've seen. And still terrible.
off and make it my puppet!
So it looks like the center is the only place we haven't been in. And there's Golden. We need 100 experience points for a level up. That's a guaranteed level up at this point. Probably even before we reach Golden. Animated armor. Are these dangerous? Fairly. I think we can handle it. Yeah, one hit and they go down.
Okay, dokie. Okay, dokie. Aye, it's done.
Horsehair helmet. If every one of these rooms has one, that should be our level up right there.
Ooh, now you got me mad!
Yeah, it has no weapon and it has barely 20 hit points.
Okay, dokie.
That's actually clearly open. Why are you opening that one?
Aye, it's done.
I don't think the level up will do much for us though.
Get up! Rah!
Still, the extra hit points are always welcome.
Okay, dokie. Okay, dokie. Aye, it's done.
We can get knocked out. I'm taking knockdown.
Ooh, now you got me mad!
Okay, dokie.
It's not exactly needed for Weapon Master,
Okay, dokie.
but we're doing so poorly against casters at the moment. We have nothing to, since we can't cast spells naturally, we have no means to really bring down their defenses. Even scroll use would be good enough for that. So we need the knockdown to be able to compete against them. Two feats, excellent. So we can move forward with things a little bit. Knockdown, yep. Mobility or expertise. Mobility. Character with this feat has learned to avoid attacks of opportunity more effectively, getting +4 dodge bonus to armor class against them. So if you move about in the battlefield quite a lot, you're not gonna get hit all that often. One specialization wouldn't be bad, but expertise, we don't take expertise. +5 to armor class at the expense of -5 penalty to attack rolls. This could be very useful in certain situations because our armor class is, to be honest, fairly poor. So if we could buff it up a little bit, that would increase our survivability. And we have a decent attack bonus, so the -5 wouldn't cripple us totally. And we got our second attack. Oh, sweet Jesus, that's important. That'll make quite a huge difference. Okay, expertise. Away with the bow. My... me knock down. Do you level yourself
Eh?
up or do I have to do it?
What can Tommy do?
Rogue level 5.
Ooh! Now you've got me mad! Ooh! Now you've got me mad! Get him!
That's the altar, really. I think that's resurrecting these undead. This is golden. Overpowering.
I love this part!
Oh crap. Golan is a spellcaster.
Here comes halfling death!
The plague is a gift! It grants an army for the taking!
And Golan is dead. Thank you, knockdown. Ooh, special holy water, scimitar +1, and Yanti heart. That is good. Special holy water is... we can produce a magical armor now. Another one. Still need the gargoyle skull. Scimitar +1 produces a scimitar with fire damage. We just need adamantine. So very good. I'm inclined to do it first, even if we could do the specialized skies, although I do want to see what it actually does. Reason being that we've already encountered chests. Ooh, sky +1. The encountered chests where physical damage was basically doing nothing. In such situations, elemental damage would probably still work just fine. Also, we've encountered now enemies who have stone skin a few times, and that protects only against physical damage, so fire damage would go right through it. With in the case of undead, it would probably be very effective too. Why am I just... We could teleport out of here. At the same time, we needed to report our success to someone here. I think we might get extra money out of it. Either way, the level up was very important. Not just because of the second attack, although that is very good, but because of the special abilities. Extra survival, extra disabling ability. We might... From now on, we'll go as fast as we can towards the Weapon Master. It'll still take a few levels at least. After that, we'll focus everything we have on buffing our weapon, buffing our damage and the hit chance with that weapon. It'll all stack up nicely. It'll make a... It seems like a minor difference when you look at the feats, but it all adds up. It's a substantial difference between not investing in those feats and investing. I think it was the Shining Serpent where we had to go. We have other things we need to complete. We found the ring. So who does it belong to? Someone in this area. There was the brother's name mentioned too.
I knew you'd help us by Willikers Whiskers. I heard about what you did before and knew you'd take care of business.
If you found anything important in that mess, report it to Erebeth. She's keeping score or some such. I found the Water Davian Yanti creature. It raised the zombies. A Yanti? The search for a cure must not be going well if they are willing to risk dealing with one of those. I have no information on what to do with it. You'd best take it to Erebeth. She'll want to look at it. Am I to be rewarded for my efforts? Fair enough. I know Erebeth is more keen on duty as its own reward. Me, I like coin. Here's 500 gold for your trouble. Not a lot in the way of items floating around, but the money will serve you well. Come now, don't I deserve more than that? Don't think that would be very fair. I paid what I can and there's not much more. Never hurts to ask. At least not in this game. We can't leave. There's a strange building, barricaded home and barricaded home. So we're here, we might as well take a look at them. What's this? Merchant's Shingle. Cyril's Bakery. I don't think there should be any undead here anymore. Well, I guess they're not creating new ones anymore. Hitler's Kid Fairy Dust. Laven Bread Recipe. Another companion quest item. So this is the brother.
Hi there.
Well, at least the zombies have stopped. Do you know anything about that? I'm worried for my brother. He was mixed up in some cult. I'd just like to know where he is. Torin has never been gone this long. If you happened by the estate in the northwest, well, this is my problem. I found this ring in the cult hideout. Recognize it? That was my brother's. He always had it with him. He's dead. I know it. Thank you. I don't know why you did this. You seem so harsh, but thank you. Are you sure you don't have something? Nate, I've a little gold. I suppose you could take it. Just go now, right? 50 gold. Something. 100 experience points, probably more valuable. Still, what was it about a strange building in the north? A wall of forest blocks the way as an ethereal voice begins to speak. Only those who follow the serpent may enter. Do you bear the proper sign? Sure. Infidel! Only those who carry the token are true followers. You shall not pass. Well, shit. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that.
Hi there.
No. I'm basically seeing is he carrying something? Yeah, the state ward stone. What I think was supposed to happen is that you talk to this guy before you get the ring. So he'll give you the ward stone to go investigate. But since we already had the ring, he suddenly skips to the quest completion dialogue, and we never got the option to actually enter this place. So I see you carry the symbol. Welcome, Half-Orc One, follower of the Scale. All praise to our new matron. All praise to Gullman. Probably should rest before going in. Not exactly expecting a friendly welcome there. But who knows? Maybe it's just rumors. Cults always have a bad reputation for some reason.
I'll have your life. You die this day.
Oh shit.
Get
Caster,
on.
caster, caster.
Ooh, now you got me mad.
They're a bit more dangerous than zombies, but the reward for killing them isn't any greater. Still, this seems like a fairly small area, so whatever's here, it shouldn't be too much of an issue for us.
Here comes Halfling Death!
Your life.
Just sighing about the patheticness of the loot.
Okay, dokie. It's done.
Gargoyle skull. Okay, very very good. Now we can produce all the magical armors. So we'll basically are guaranteed to get a replacement armor. I think I'll still hold on to the chromatic breastplate. The protections against cold, electrical and fire are substantial, so in certain situations it could be much better. Cult leader. Yeah, he's some kind of a cleric, but he's not gonna be able to do anything. Yep. That's the problem with some spellcasters, if you're very reliant on buff. If someone gets a early interruption going, you're done. You're just done. "15 shurikens." I'd really like, as a loot, something that might be worth in the identification cost. Yeah, more shurikens. So it's an Alternative entrance to
Die and be forgotten!
still. But you actually fighting back.
I love this part!
Not sure if there's much point to going through this. Yeah, it'll have few enemies for us to kill. That's probably it.
It's done.
In the distance, you hear a sound of door opening.
Woohoo!
And we're done. Ah, yes. Yes, we are. Not quite done. Because I do want to make the armors.
One of the bards here. I believe I heard Lord Nasher himself. Well done. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Explain about the Yanti in the beggar's nest.
I heard of the trouble in the beggar's nest. This malevolent thing was behind it, as if the plague was not enough. Where others have found only failure, you have discovered shining success. Battling the plague has drained the coffers of Neverwinter. Is there something else you... Fair...
So... don't get much. We might still get a one more level up. But probably not. No, doesn't particularly matter. What we do need though is we need more basic armors so we can upgrade them. And that's where the smuggler's coins come in. We really have no reason to hold back on spending them anymore. I have 14 left. Not sure if that's going to get us what we want. What we want is the +1 magical leather armor. That combined with the gargoyle skull should be a recipe. I'm sure it's less than 15 coins. But what the fuck?
Ooh,
More hired
now
assassins.
You got me, man.
Here comes Halfling Death!
You will die.
Prepare!
And now we're getting proper assassins. Still, they're not good enough. Yeah, in place of a signature, this letter bears the mark of a stylized reptilian eye. Other than this marking, there is nothing to indicate who the author may be. Our agent within Neverwinter has informed us that several of the water-Davian creatures have been delivered to Aribeth and are now stored in the safety of Castle Never. If all of the creatures are recovered, a cure for the Wailing Death will be discovered, and our efforts will be for naught. It will not be possible for our agent to orchestrate an attack upon Castle Never, as was done with the Academy. Those who serve Lady Arabeth must be stopped before they deliver the creatures to the safety of the castle at any cost. Should you succeed in this, your rewards will surpass your grandest imaginings even. Should you fail, you will feel pain and suffering such as no mortal was meant to bear. Long live the people of the Eye.
Greetings.
Ooh, it's only 5. That's fine. We're left with 9 coins, I think. Yeah, that's enough for the shield. What about weapons? Weapons are more valuable. Morning Star, ooh, long sword. I think I'll just take the shield because then we're not left with anything extra. We have Battle of Lores. Ooh. That just has some tasty lore right there. I sort of think these are sort of worthless, simply because you don't get them in sufficient numbers to really use as a weapon. Armor Comfort. It's not bad, but it's not particularly good either. Magic Bag. Gloves of Swordplay. Grains of Sand. Unheat Sleep. Dragon's Tail. Extra fire damage. These are probably fairly valuable. Another Wand of Lesser Summoning. Pinhole Staff. Freedom of movement, whole person, remove paralysis. That's probably has some at least decently valuable. Arch shield +1, leather armor +1. 20.
We are all eagerly awaiting it.
Hello again, and well met.
Let me see that note. A traitor in Neverwinter. One who betrayed us at the Academy. This would explain much. Everybody knew the Academy was being used to house the water-Davian creatures, Fenwick. Even the students themselves had heard the rumors. The attack was a result of gossip and loose lips from those Aribeth chose to trust instead of my faithful Helmites. We will be wasting our time looking for this phantom spy. This information is still worth investigating. Rest assured that I intend to follow every lead in my efforts to find out who is behind the suffering of Neverwinter. You have done well to bring this to me. Is there a reward? 200 gold, 50 experience points. How much gold do we have? 3,600. That's not much. That really isn't much. Still, it's enough to produce the items we want. Hopefully... Well, we have a lot of smaller quests we could do. Those could bring up our amount of cash up quite nicely. And I also haven't visited the Moonstone Mask. It's likely a location of our secondary quest. We have the zoo, we have the gauntlet, we have the Tomb of Halweth Never, the Moonstone Mask. There could be others. We haven't visited the Black Lake district really at all, so there's probably 5, maybe half a dozen of side quests we haven't done yet. Probably should do them. Experience alone is naturally valuable, but I would like to be able to buy at least one good item from this before we move on. A protection belt would be good. Very good. Likely best for us would be protection from slashing weapons. It's a substantial protection item. More importantly, slashing is the most common weaponry used.
Hello there!
What's the other? Scales of Truth.
Hello there!
It's too light for us. It's still heavy armor, +1 saving throws, see invisibility, 1 use per day. It's not a bad armor at all, but I think the other one looked at least heavier. White bone armor +2. Yeah, it's a bit heavier. +2 armor. Nothing special about it, but it's heavier. Yeah, 3 extra armor. I'll take it. Might want to keep an eye out on who are we gonna sell these items to. I need someone. I need one item that I can compare the prices to. Okay, copper necklace is 33. That's quite bad. I don't think I want to do the selling yet. We have 1 free pound weight. We can spend on something. I think I actually have a fairly decent use for that. Yes. Well, that's easily fixed anyway. What I want to do is, I think I have a potential shop that might be able to provide decent value for our items. And that would be in the Black Lake district. We have other missions there anyway. Okay, I want to talk to the Moonstone Mask, the people in there, just to see if we can get some quests. Torgo.
Hail to ye!
What can I get you? Wares. Okay, unfavorable reaction. 28 gold for the copper necklace. Yeah, this is the worst by far. Buy nothing here, sell nothing here. What is a pass coin? They're 200 gold each. Remember, you'll need to talk to Ophala before she'll let you upstairs. It's a brothel, but
Well now,
it's not like that's a lovely costume she has.
I am Ophala, your host and purveyor of fine spirits and entertainment.
You'll have stiff competition for attention tonight, I fear. Many more men than women are seeking comfort here tonight, it seems. I have questions. My staff won't respond well to that attitude, you know. If you expect any quality of service, you had better work on your tone. Know any rumors? Seen anything strange? I have seen deals, secrets and strange rendezvous, none of which are any business of yours. Please stay and enjoy, but stay out of people's affairs. What kind of place do you run here? It's a place of comfort and understanding. That has different meanings to different people, so we have a wide variety of services. I can't expect you to understand if this is your first visit. Most of what goes on here is quite innocent. Most. Perhaps you would be interested in partaking of our backroom areas. Or maybe you could be of use. No, I talk too freely. You can trust me. What have you got to say? Come now, madam, don't keep secrets. You'd have to be an exceptional specimen for that to work on me. You're an amateur compared to my men in the back. Okay, we'll basically do this, yeah. Dialogue loop until we get to success. I suppose there's no harm in me telling you what I need. Maybe you can help if you're good enough. See, I'm an avid collector. My position here lets me hear about interesting things, and I occasionally hire people to get them for me. Currently, I want a few pieces of art liberated. The owners of them have made disparaging remarks about me, and I would like to express my displeasure. I will get them. Give me details. Excellent. The Rumbottom estate is in the Black Lake district, while Andrade maintains a home in the Duck district. Both are notoriously paranoid. Last I heard, Hodge may have been in the Black Lake district. No doubt he's fortified himself in some noble home, but I don't know which. I'm not asking you to kill. Just bring me the items. I'll reward you well. I'm not really interested in the back rooms. Because there's nothing there. It's not like anything's happening. There's no real all that proper interesting dialogue, so it's a waste of time. Giles.
What?
No, or Gillis. I sense the stink of tear upon you. I hear that Olaf has you running errands. Maybe it displeases you? Care to hear an offer? Speak, but waste my time and you'll regret it. Ah, you answer rude and rough. Are you what I need? Can you steal and kill, or are you an indignant lackey of Tyr? We shall see. I do what needs to be done. What is your offer? The justice of Tyr has a sickening grip on this city. Talona would like to see something happen. Something that will shake the Tyran faith. My name is Gilles. I need someone to act without conscience and despoil what the Tyrans are trying to achieve. You see where I'm going. You were given a letter by Olaf asking you to find certain tombs and artifacts within. The fool wants to strengthen the will of the people. These relics of Halloweth Never could benefit the Church of Talona. Perhaps be warped to her will, and if not, they should be destroyed. Even in times of plague you scheme. How petty. Talona is her most active, while people languish beneath disease. That is her domain, no matter if she caused the plague or not. Olaf and his brethren have no guarantees that these items will stop the plague. They just know they could prove powerful. This is a resource that must be denied them. Bring the items to me instead of Olaf, and I will pay you far more than what he would have. I will bring the artifacts to you instead of Olaf. Of course you will. You understand how weak those fools are, and how they don't appreciate you. I will treat you right. Bring me their holy artifacts. They will be despoiled and twisted. Your evil intent is a welcome addition to our cause. Yes, evil offer. More money for us. I don't think the difference actually really matters. The quest rewards are pathetic in both money and experience points, so they just don't matter at all. Which is again a shame. I think it's not sure what it really is. It's like the people who made the economy didn't really pay attention to where the actual major sources of income for the adventure come from. It's always selling the loot, always. So yeah, you offering me 150 gold for doing your petty little jobs, that's not going to exactly impress me when I get thousands from every loot item I will drop. We could clear this one too, but not now. I'm pretty sure we'll get an adamant in there, which would give us the better sky. At the same time, I'm not sure it's still that good. But now that we have the magical scimitar, we'll produce a fire damage weapon. So either way, now the adamantine is starting to look very attractive. Even if the sky would prove to be bad, we could still have a use for it. So I just wanted to come to the Blacklight District. I'm interested in doing the gauntlet. The reason being, I think there's a shop opening up for you. Maybe with a fairly good deals as far as our shops are concerned. So it might be the go-to place for us to sell our loot. I'm noticing a fairly large difference in the pricing structure compared to between the stores. Okay, now it's unfavorable. It's still a okay level. It was 20 something in the Moonstone Masks, here is 34. I still don't want to sell things now, I want to sell things after we've done the gauntlet. See if that makes a difference. It might. Very well might. Actually, you notice somewhere the potions of health were much cheaper. By the way, Gauntlet.